Okay guys, today what we're doing is you're going to learn about Google Drawings, and we're actually going to make a meme. How many of you have seen a meme before?
What's a meme?
Raise your hand if you know what a meme is. Raise your hand if you've used Google Drawings.
What's Google Drawings?
That's what we're going to learn. So Google Drawings is like all of the other Google applications we use. It has the same information. Uses the same wording. Everything's the same. So you're in a blank Google screen right now, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Click on your checkerboard in the top right-hand corner. And click on Google Drive. It's the triangle that's yellow, blue, and green.
It doesn't say Google Drive, it just says Drive.
Just Drive. Click on it for me. Looks like this. Click on it. Is everyone there? Give me a thumbs up if you found Drive. You stuck?
I don't have it.
You don't have it.
Why is this showing my backgrounds? Creepies. Creepy little whites.
We're going to get you somewhere else first. You're one step ahead. Okay, give me a thumbs up if you are at Google Drive. In the top left-hand corner, you'll see the button that says New. Does everyone see that? Click on it.
No.
Right here, look up here, guys. New. Looks like this. New. Click on it. At the very bottom, I told you we're going to use Google Drawings to create a meme. So we need to open up Google Drawings. Click where it says More. Hold your mouse over where it says More. And you should see Google Drawings. It's a red square with a circle and a triangle inside. Does everyone see it?
Yeah.
Perfect. Click on it and open it up. Once you have it open, in the top left-hand corner where it says Untitled Drawing, I want you to put your last name and 3. So if I was doing this, I would type right up here under Untitled Drawing, Mayhan 3. Because we need to always name our document. So Mayhan 3. Well, you don't put Mayhan, put your last name, sorry. Whatever your last name is, and the number 3, because you're in 3rd grade. And once you have that done, I'll know you're ready when you turn around and face me and we're ready to roll with me explaining, teaching you about Google Drawings. Your last name.
Oh.
Your last name, the number 3. Good job. Good job. Good job. Yep, perfect. Looks great. Looks great, guys.
Travis Davis.
Okay, so today I told you we're doing Google Drawings.
My brother. Well, no.
Oh man, I hate when that pops up. Let me get rid of that quick. Let's try that again. Okay, how do I get to Google Drawings? We've already done that. You can go to Google Drawings 2 different ways. You can go to your drive like we did and search New, or we can do what Halen and I did, and you can just Google Drawings, and it'll show up that way too. The first thing we did already is name your image, and that way you have your name, you know where to find it in your drive. Now you can start inserting shapes, pictures, text, all sorts of things to create something. You can create tons of different things. If you look, this screen looks pretty boring right now, right?
Yeah.
When you're done, that's not what it's going to look like. You can put pictures, you can change your font, you can do all sorts of different things, and you can share it with someone else, which is fun. When you're done, you can either put your creation into a slideshow, you can put it into a Google Doc, you can save it and print it later. This will stay in your drive, and it's really convenient. Or you can download it as a JPEG or something else. You can collaborate and share this. Collaborate means we can work together on the same picture. Or all 3 of us can work together on the same Google image if we wanted. And when we're done, we can share it with me or whoever. So when we are done, we're going to share it with myself, Jay Mayhan. So this is what your Google Drawings looks like. If you see share, that's the same thing you see on Google Docs, right? On Google Slides. Do these buttons look pretty similar?
Yeah.
So this is the same as what you would have already done. The task buttons do not change throughout most of the Google applications, which makes it really convenient. Now, there's a ton of different things we can create with this. We can do a meme, a timeline, a graphic organizer, an interactive poster. You can make comic strips. Remember when we used Book Creator and some of you made comic strips? You can do that here. You can do an infographic, which is like a picture that gives you information. Annotate images, so you can put an image on there and kind of talk about it. Or you can make manipulatives for things like math and things like that. So here's a meme. A meme is a one-line witty comment summarizing the picture. This is John Hancock. Can anyone tell me what he did? Does he sound familiar? You don't really learn about him until 5th grade social studies, but have you ever heard about your signature being called your John Hancock? John Hancock is known for signing his name the biggest on the Declaration of Independence. Now, he did not actually write the Declaration of Independence. It was written by Thomas Jefferson, Benjamin Franklin, and John Adams. But most, usually, you hear about John Hancock. And the reason is because he wrote his name the biggest. So a meme is something you're writing a one-line funny comment. So I put, maybe if I write my name the biggest, they'll think I wrote it. Did he write it?
No.
No, but his name's the biggest. He's known for it. Here's another one. This is George Washington here, and if you see, he's on a boat. There's a whole bunch of ice. Think that's going to end well for him?
No.
So I put, well, let's cross this icy river in boats. Yep, solid idea. Do you think that's a good idea?
No.
No. But if you look, I took a whole screenshot of the thing so you could see this is what it looks like. This is what it's going to look like once you get your picture, your wording on there. So I put a one-line comment. It was kind of funny, but it summarizes this picture. There's ice, there's a boat. Probably not going to end well, right?
No.
Now, here's some more. Have you heard of the Boston Tea Party?
No.
So the Boston Tea Party is where Samuel Adams and the Brothers of Liberty, or Sons of Liberty, went on a boat and basically dumped out a bunch of tea that was coming from Britain because they were taxing it, and these colonists were mad. So they dumped it. And they were dressed as Native Americans. And they did that to get the Native Americans kind of in trouble. But here's my caption. Spill the tea. Because that's what they're doing. That one's more for my 4th and 5th grade friends who've learned it. Now,
America.
America, you're right. If you see here, I have a space person, an astronaut, and it says to infinity and beyond. Who says that? I mean, it's similar, right?
I'll say it when I go to space.
You'll say it when you go to space? Here's some other examples of memes. It says, my face after I just finished giving directions, and a student asked me what to do. Have you probably seen that face from me? I don't know. Should have been listening. And kids be like, you got games on your phone? Have you ever done that to your parents?
Yes.
Or, I see you're doing your math homework in pen. I, too, like to live dangerously. Because you know you can't erase your mistakes. So when you're making a meme, your font is impact. Now, when I did this with 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade on Friday, we realized that you guys don't have impact as a font. So, you can either do Arial, bold, or just pick a font. But normally, it would be impact, because that's kind of the meme font. And then your color is white. That's the color of font you want to use. You can also add an image to a quote. You guys know who he is?
Yeah.
Abraham Lincoln. So he was a president. He's known for kind of putting an end to slavery. So you can put a picture of someone and then put a caption. Those who deny freedom to others deserve it not for themselves. So that's kind of a way you can add a quote to a caption. Or you can take a picture and put a voice bubble in there. So now it looks like he's talking, doesn't it? This is Patrick Henry. He's known for saying, give me liberty or give me death. Have you heard of that saying?
No.
I'm telling you, when you get to 4th and 5th grade social studies, you're going to be like, I remember Mrs. Mahan telling me all this stuff in STEM.
Oh, I'm not going to be here.
You're not going to be here? I'll miss you. So, here's our voice bubble, and then you can add a text at the bottom that says, this is the Second Virginia Convention in March of 1775. So, to do this, you go under the tab, Insert tab, Shape. This is called a call-out. A call-out. It's like someone calling out this speech. Now, that's all I have for you. So I said that was fun. Let's do it again sometime. Now, because you haven't learned as much about social studies as 4th and 5th grade might have, we're just going to do a fun topic for today. I'm actually coming into your classroom later today during small groups, and we're doing this. We're doing this on moon phases. So a little bit differently and a little bit more about a topic. But right now, we're going to do it for fun. So I'm going to show you about what we just did. The first thing I told you to do was put your name, right? Mm-hmm. Does anyone remember what font color it's supposed to be? Raise your hand, can you tell me? Or everyone tell me.
White.
Do you remember what the font's called?
Impact.
Impact. And if I don't have it, just use something else. So, has everyone seen Toy Story?
Yes.
We're going to do our meme today on Toy Story. So, the first thing I need to do is find a picture. Raise your hand if you think you know how to get to the pictures. Mia, you want to show me? Come show me. How do we get there? No. How do I get to pictures through this? Remember what button we use? Close. You can use that. But that's not what we're going to do today. Actually, we can. There's two ways. We can do insert, image, search the web, or what Mia just did. So click right there, Mia, and get us there. Hit search. Ooh, it's a little touchy. Hit search the web. Yep. And if you see over there, my Google comes up. Now, I have the world's tiniest keyboard up here. So I'm going to type it for you.
The world's tiniest.
It's so tiny.
Yeah, you could probably.
Story. Okay, now, I'm going to show you how to make a meme. What one do you want to use? That one? Good choice. That's the one I was hoping you would do. And we're going to hit insert right there. My picture is going to show up. Perfect. Perfect. Thanks, Mia. Have a seat. All right. Raise your hand if you can tell me what's one thing that not Buzz Lightyear, Woody says.
There's a snake in my boot.
There's a snake in my boot. What else does he say?
Somebody's poisoned the water hole.
Somebody's poisoned the water hole. What else does he say?
You're my favorite deputy, I think. Yeah.
You're my favorite deputy. He says that too. What else? What about the most easy one? What's in his boot? Or is that what you just told me?
Yeah.
Or is it, I thought there was another one. Isn't there another saying?
No.
I think there's a snake in my boot's the one I want. So, I need to put a text box on here.
There's a snake in my
Does anybody think they know how to put a text box on my picture? Come on. Make sure you're watching because you're going to need to know how to do this. You got it. I'll help you. Now, where do you want the text box? You can draw it with your finger. Touch it, draw it. Make me a text box. Perfect. There you go. Oh, where did my box go? There we go.
There's a python in my
Where's my... Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and write, listen friends, there's a snake in my boot.
And it's
There's a
real.
python in my boot.
There's a real snake in my boot. Yeah, there's not a fake snake.
Gotta make sure I spell everything right. Doesn't want to cooperate today. I can make it bigger. Friends, what's your voice level during whole group instruction?
0.
Show me. Alright, it's not working, so I'm going to just do that. Okay, now, remember how we highlight font? So, I'm going to highlight the font. I have impact. Who can show me where I find the font? I want to change that font to impact. Come on up. Help me out. Where do I find my impact font? Or where do you find font in general on any of these? So it's right across this line. That's going to change my font size. You're close. So what do you want to change my font size to? Go ahead and click on it. Let's make it a little bigger. Perfect. My board does not like me today. Oh well, but that's where we're doing that. Thank you for helping me. Font is actually right here. And I'm going to change it to impact. And it does not. Come on, board. You got this, little guy.
Come on, little guy.
Okay, well, I try and work on my font. What I want you to do is start making your own.
Do we have to do Toy Story?
I want you to do Toy Story for today. Because remember, later, I'm going to come in your classroom and we're going to do this on the moon phases. So you try and do this, and I'm going to try and fix my font. Yesterday it worked beautifully. Now today,
I got it. I got everything.
you found your Toy Story pictures? Perfect. That's your first step. Find your Toy Story picture. Yep.